Welcome home to USA Global TV and Radio, a place where dreams take flight, with authentic storytelling, diverse perspectives and meaningful conversations, where global stories unite and bridges are built beyond all borders. Discover world-class education, entertainment, hope and inspiration. Together, we're building bridges worldwide. Subscribe to our channel, USA Global TV. Download our app, USA Global TV. Be our guest or join our team. Visit usaglobaltv.com. Thanks to our founder and executive producer, Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck. Music score by Yeffy Tang from Cloud Road Music. Voiceover artist Mike Porter. Creative direction by Paul Garcia. USA Global TV and Radio. Your home for global connection. All rights reserved. This video and its contents are the exclusive property of USA Global TV and Radio. Unauthorized use, duplication or redistribution in any form is strictly prohibited.
Get ready for Talking Heads, the show where expert insights meet world-class education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. Brought to you by USA Global TV and Radio. Meet our distinguished presenters. From the great state of Texas, longevity expert, award-winning author, publisher, and distinguished Toastmaster, Red O'Loughlin. From London, England, Soul Heart Awakener, novelist, vocal coach, and artist, Dr. Madalene Chan. Also from England, the Harley Street stress expert, therapist, ambassador for peace, and speaker, Carolyn Heward. And from Australia, ICF PCC credentialed coach, entrepreneur, and leadership coach, Mariska Dupria. Experience their expertise, connect with their wisdom, and transform your perspective. Watch Talking Heads on the USA Global TV and Radio Network. This video and its contents are the property of USA Global TV and Radio. All rights reserved. Terms and conditions apply. Visit usaglobaltv.com for more details.
Hello and good evening and welcome to the first episode for me for Talking Heads on USA Global TV and Radio for 2025. My name is Dr. Madalene Chan and I'm going to be with you for the next 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more. Let's just see how it goes. As I don't have a script, I always do things all natural. Sometimes I receive downloads from the universe. So for today's project is... I want to say welcome USA Global TV and Radio viewers, our LinkedIn, USA Global TV and Radio, and Facebook, and of course, YouTube, our YouTube channel, USA Global TV and Radio. So for today's topic, I'm going to be discussing and sharing with you all a much needed and required topic that will be applied in a big way for 2025. The topic that I am referring to is about hope and creativity, but at the same time having a deep sense of inner knowing. So for all of you that don't know me, some of you do know me, but some new viewers don't know me. My name is Dr. Madalene Chan, and I am what you call a soul heart awakener. And what I do is I help people find their voice to connect to their creative heart genius, to find out what they want to fulfill in this life on their soul purpose, their soul journey, to help them to awaken to certain gifts that they didn't even know they had, and to express and evolve these gifts so that you can become in true, authentic, and be the full self and express to the world to help to contribute to this collective human consciousness, as in the heart. As you can see, there's the songs for you, and also you saw my website as well. So the lovely Dr. Jacqueline, who is producing for today, she's amazing. She's absolutely wonderful. She's the chief of operations and the founder and the mother of the mothership USA Global TV and Radio. So for anyone that wants to contact me, please do on my LinkedIn. Please connect with me. I would like to hear from anyone that feels stuck in their life and just wants to express their creativity, their soul creativity. So with that, I want to carry on with what I'm going to speak with you today. But before I go on speaking about the topic, I just want to clear the energy. Now, you can either use a crystal. It is called selenite, and selenite brings clarity, and it's a peace. It's a peaceful crystal. It's good for meditation. It's also good for clearing. So if you just wave the selenite in the front, what it does, it clears the ions, it clears the stagnant energy. Because wherever we've been, we bring that energy to the next place of the present. So if you imagine everything like an old Kodak, where there's different frames, or a picture, and for each picture there's a different frame. So where you were, that's in that frame, and in that frame contains the emotions, contains the energy of that person, actually that person which belongs in that frame of time. Now that we're here in the now present, we have to create the new frame. So we need to be present. So in order for us to be present, we need to clear the energies that might have seeped through that frame to come into this frame. Because that frame now is in the past, now we're in the present. At the same time, I have this, which is the singing bowl. And what it does is made of all these wonderful metals. And these metals are made and crafted in the Himalayas, a village in the Himalayas. This is why it's an original. And what they're used for is for clearing stagnant energy. So where you have energy needs to flow. And sometimes in a house or in a corner, the energy can become stuck. At the same time, within our bodies, our temples, I call it, our bodies, we have the energy has to be flowing. Now, within our chakras, which is our energy wheels, the wheels which carry the energy, sometimes can get stuck, like the wheels of a car can get mud in the spokes of the wheel. At the same time, with the chakras, they're moving, going round and round and spinning, while the energy is moving further up. It's like a pillar of light. And sometimes it gets stuck and then it becomes stagnant. So the energy becomes stuck and we need to clear it. So we start off here with the mallet, and it emanates a beautiful frequency. And it's a lower tone, which is good for first clearing downstairs in the house or down in the lower chakras. So it would be just below your belly button, your root chakra, which is a red color. So you imagine you put it to there, to your root chakra, the red. So let's say you need to bring in some nice golden light into it to make it more cleaner. Think of it in pink, actually. Turn it into pink. And then we're going to go into the sacral, which is the orange, which represents our creativity, which I'm going to be talking today about, which is an orange color, and sensuality. That needs to be cleared. Then we go into the heart, which is green, but there's an inner sanctum of pink there. So it's green and pink. So here we clear the heart. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, I forgot the emotions first. Sorry. The emotions, which is a yellow color, which is like the sun. And it's a yellow color, and that represents our emotions. So we need to clean that. Then we go on to our heart. Then we go to a part where a lot of people they get a lot of energy stuck here when they're not able to voice out what they want to express. It's almost, it gets stuck, the energy. And it's a blue color, a cobalt blue, a light blue. And that is for our communication chakra. Then we have here, which is what you call between the brows, our third eye chakra, which is an indigo color. And then after that, we have our crown chakra, like a lotus petal opens out. And that's where our divine portal opens and the light comes through the crown into the third eye, the brown, into the throat chakra, then in the heart, then into the solar plexus, the sun, which is our emotions, then into our sensuality and our source of creativity, where we create, and then into the root chakra, which is about our survival, our leadership, the way that we go out and action ourselves. So everything is actioned by the root chakra. Then below there, we have what you call the earth chakra, which is below our feet, which is connected with a crystalline. But I don't want to go on about chakras anyway. Sometimes I kind of get a bit lost. I don't get lost. It's almost like I just flow into something, and I go into the journey of the chakras, and I go into the energies. So really, we're just going to clear it all, you see, all the way down and all the way up. And then you can take this one, which is higher. And this one, there you go. All the way down and all the way up. And what this does, it centers us. I would say, bring one of these to work or something and just say, make an excuse. Hey, listen, you know, I just need to go out for a cigarette, or I need to go to the toilet, and just gong your gong. Gong that gong, because that gong will just clear up the energy. So if you've been in a, let's say, a very uncomfortable situation or a conversation that made you feel uncomfortable, then make your excuse, come away and gong. Either gong, because you can get smaller singing bowls, or imagine a golden light just pouring out from the heavens, from above your head, pouring through this pillar of light all the way through, right down into the core of the earth, exploding, coming out and exploding out like this. And then you'll be clear. You would have cleared the energies. Because right now we are living in, well, we all know, in the external world, there's so much disclosure that's happening that it's almost a little bit too much for us really to take on board for some of us that weren't aware that this was happening. So it's a major shock to the system, a major shock to how you lived before, and how you lived before doesn't actually relate in these times, because we are now, 2025 is the year number 9. And number 9 is coming to completion. Completion is 10. But number 9 is where everything was put into a balance, meaning all masks have gone. Year 9 is the old way of living has to come to work its completion, ready for the year after, 2026. So this is the year, almost, if you think about it, it's almost going to be like 10 years into one, where everything that, how you wish and manifest your life to be, manifest it to 2035. What you want to accomplish by 2035 and put into this year. So make your heart graphs, make your, how can I say, your life plan, make it so it's 2035. Because 2030, because it's 10 years into one, it's such a special year. So anything that you want to accomplish by 2035, put it for this year, because the seeds need to be planted. So they need to be planted this year to manifest throughout the next years up to 2035. If you're manifesting from a place of need and desperateness, for example, someone is advising you to do this rather than you actually going in and asking yourself, then it won't work in the way that you want it to, because manifestation will only happen if it's for your highest good. However, if there are lessons for you to learn, and we're all learning different lessons, that lesson will keep coming in. But that lesson is going to get harsher and harsher, because the year 2025 is when it's done. The lessons have been learned. Mother Earth, the organic planetary being, she has moved on. She is now glowing in 5D and onwards. So 3D is just an illusion for her. It's just an illusion, like for us as well. So it's all got to be wrapped up. So that's why everything is getting disclosed right now. And as I say, it's a real big shock in some cases, and some people it's not. It's almost that they already knew this, but it will be in public, that it will be brought forward. And then you have to go with, because of all the chaos, it's very easy to say, well, what's the point? What's the point? All this chaos is happening. What's the point? The world is collapsing. You can go on a downer. You can go down a rabbit hole. I'm trying to explain and express to you, saying, don't go down the rabbit hole. Try not to decide the outcome. Because when you say, oh, that's not going to work, oh, there's no point, you've already made the decision, the outcome. You see, 2025 is, even though you say what you want to achieve by 2035, it is about the journey. So 2025 is about your heart journey, about your purpose, about bringing hope. You've got to hang on to hope, because the world is in chaos. Systems are falling. The money system is all crumbling. And you have to almost come away from that and be centered, and just remember that you can create your world through what you feel, what you conceive, what you see, and what you visualize. And it's by your feelings that you will find that your feelings will be where all the news that's going on, you spend all your time and your energy, and you'll end up contributing your energy to there. So 2025 is about not going down that rabbit hole, not deciding the outcome, but just at least having hope, because hope brings solutions. Hope is the path for solutions, and hope is the path for miracles. You see, hold on to hope and don't go down the rabbit hole. I know it seems like everything's all being breaking up and everything. Yeah, it does seem this. But remember, things have to break up to make up. Break up to make up, to wake up. Sometimes I get, yeah. Break up to make up, then wake up. So you wake up to what you've been through. You might not necessarily understand what the lesson is or what you've been through. You'll break up whatever you're around with, or some situation you're not comfortable with. You will break it up. You'll come away from anything that's discordant energy, anything that doesn't resonate within your field, within your heart. You will break up because you no longer resonate there. So you break up, then you make up, then you'll wake up. So you'll make whatever you can from what the lesson, what you got from there, And then, zing, you wake up to it. You wake up because you find you wake up to who you are and why you had to go through that, which is the deep sense of inner knowing. Right now, 2025 is going to be more about the feeling body, more about being in contact with, in connection with your inner knowing, with your heart-filled dreams, your wish fulfillment. You see, the world may be closing in and creating chaos, but that is the platform to bring in the new. So create from an unseen world. And that's what 2025 is. The magic, the energy now is about creating from the unseen world rather than things that you've seen and been used to. So we have to be creative geniuses. We have to go for what we want to do in life. And by being creative, instead of having, if you're used to going to work and then come home and have dinner and then watch TV every day, maybe 2 of those days decide, you know what, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to break this routine. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to put pen to paper, and and I'm going to write down what I want, what makes me happy. And then what makes you happy, you'll see, oh, it's almost, you'll be away from the control of the TV and the ads and everything like this. You won't be dumbed down. You'll be alive with creativity. And you will find that you will feel more alive having those hours away from the TV, having that special time for yourself to grow. We are no longer in that age where we can do dumb down. We can't sit on the fence. Many people have sat on the fence for so long, and it's been comfortable for them. But the energies now here on earth, you either go down the rabbit hole and you have the fear and you feed the fear and the fuel the fear, or you go the other way, where it's about loving, knowing, inner knowing, following your heart, following those inner nudgings, those whisperings, following the synchronicities in life, where a lot of people right now are having numbers that they see, colors, songs that keep repeat. Even if you're watching TV and if you're meant to move into a different direction, you might find on TV suddenly the ad is saying somebody's name or a certain number. And that is the universe saying to you, wake up. We've got something to say to you. We want to talk to you. And this is what it's all about now. It's not about what has been and done and completed its job. Now we are in the new times, and the new times is about creative genius, co-creation, being inventive, following your heart, having that deep inner sense, that knowing, not necessarily asking your neighbor or your best friend what they want for you, because only you know best. And that's by having time away for yourself, to get to know yourself. And it's not as difficult as what everybody says. All you need is just time away. You could walk on the grass. Barefoot is good, because when you walk barefoot on the grass, it grounds you. So where you'll be carried away with certain situations and events and people, what it does, it brings you back to the present. It brings you connected to the mother, which is our Mother Earth. She's a planetary organic being. We are her children. So we are part of her. So as she's changing, we're changing too. There's going to be a point soon that the old will not relate. And that's why we're in the year number 9, ready for the completion. Completion is 10. It's very confusing, I know. I want to read something to you quickly. I woke up in 2012, meaning my heart, I woke up to who I was. Instead of relying on the outside world, I started connecting to my inner world. I started to listen and watch out, listen to the synchronicities, listen to the what the universe wanted to talk to me about, and get onto the path of love. And it's not an easy path. Get onto the path of inner knowing, getting onto the path of knowing thyself instead of relying on the outer world to determine who you are. So, the era of love, this is books. I wrote lots of books and I wrote a lot of notes. And I've got about 11 books now, and I just write lots of different notes. So the era of love, which began in 2012, is present to encourage all to become love in all ways and forms. In truth, it is a period of creation, for love is a foundation, eternally present, which is expanding from within you, the inner kingdom, throughout humanity and the earth. So the creator, we are creators, may manifest upon the earth through every aspect of their being. This heralds the divine plan of the creator manifesting and the creator into manifestation and embodiment, which is labeled the era of remembrance, where all souls upon the earth will be more connected to the consciousness of the creator and able to convey and express their wisdom of the creator more than ever before upon the earth. It is the civilization to move, explore beyond all levels of spiritual evolution and unity, the greater than and experience upon the earth. So the era of love. Love comes from we have our inner love, inner knowing. So our intuition, it's love. So when we feel, it's coming from our heart center, which is love. So the deep sense of inner knowing, when you feel something so strong that's pulling you towards something or someone, then you need to stop and you need to take a breath and you need to meditate on it. And by meditate, I mean take yourself off into nature, or listen to very calm music, or just silence. Some people like to be in a dark room. Some people just, it depends. Some people like to have music. It's what resonates with you. It's important right now, 2025, because it's 10 years into one, and it's going to get chaos. It's going to get absolute loony bins. It really will. Therefore, you do need to have time. You do have to have sacred time for yourself. And if something you're not happy with and it keeps coming up, then you need to address it. Or you can speak to someone that you really trust, that's like your soul tribe family or soul brother, star sister, or even someone new, but you resonate. I think they're going to understand. And also, when you are searching and seeking, the universe brings the right people. They magnetize. And also, 2025 is not about a year of chasing. It's about being in your emperor or empress energy by saying, I don't chase, I attract. I don't chase, I attract. I magnetize people to me. I don't chase, because if you chase, you're going to chase and find people that you don't resonate with, and you're going to waste your energy. So you might as well just magnetize, attract the people that you want. Visualize the people that are going to help you. Visualize what type of people that are going to help you. Visualize yourself in a place that you feel happy. That's your wish fulfillment. And that's what I will say about hope. And just stay in the energy of hope. Remember, we cannot decide the outcome of what it's going to be, because that is the magic of the universe. That's when we're in divine alignment. We put out what we want, and the universe brings back what we wish to manifest. So if we're saying, oh, that's not going to work, it won't. But if you leave it to hope and say, you do everything you can, and then you leave it for the universe, and the universe will bring that to you. So you attract, don't chase. If you chase, you'll end up going down many, many, many rabbit holes. And also remember that what is for you and what is meant for you will not miss you. You won't miss it, because it's directly for you. It is written for you. When it doesn't work is when you try to steal someone else's dreams, or when you try to copy what they're doing. Remember, everyone is unique, everyone's individual, and that's what I do. I help people to discover who they are, to find their full potential, to be their full potential, to live out their full potential to greatness, to be in their greatness, to be in their emperor, empress energy, to be in their god, goddess energy, not to be the person that needs to be controlled or told what to do. But I help you connect to your inner child, and the inner child is where creativity is born. It's not from seriousness, it's about playing. And when you have this energy, you will become younger. You will look younger. You will feel younger. Therefore, you will manifest youth. You will be younger, and people will look at you and go, hey, what are you doing that's different? I'm doing me. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing me. What do you mean you're doing you? Yeah, I'm doing me. For the first time in my life, I'm actually doing me. So I'm actually having a relationship with myself. I'm finding out, when you start a relationship, you like to find out what they do, what they like. You try to take them to nice places to create a wealth of happiness and to make them happy. And that's what we've got to do. 2025, I'm doing me. So you do you. You do you. And go along with what your heart is speaking out. And if you can't understand that, when your heart is speaking, you need to take your time into nature and ask your heart. Put your hand on your heart. Heart, I want to know you. I don't think I've ever known you. Sometimes you've appeared throughout my life, but now I'm ready. Can we take this journey together? Can you help me and I'll help you? Can we start this journey? Because I'm excited. I hope you are. Let's do this. I'm doing me. I'm going to help. And that's it. That's it. I do me, you do you. 2025 is the year. And remember, I don't chase, I attract. Therefore, I magnetize. And magnetism, magnetize and attract is the energy from 2025 onwards. I hope you've enjoyed the topic of conversation. As I said, I don't normally have a script, apart from I had a feeling to read a little bit from a book there that my notes throughout the years. And I would like anyone to contact me if they want to express their voice, their singing voice, if they want to express their voice to be a podium and speak their voice, speak their heart. If they want to speak with their heart, I can help you. Please do contact me. And I will see you next week for my version for episode of Talking Heads. Until then, have a beautiful rest of the week. Remember, make sure you've got time for yourself. It's all back to work now and everything, so make sure you have time and try not to watch TV every day of the week, especially during the week. Maybe try something different. And remember, I don't chase, I attract. Thank you, and I will see you next week. My name is Dr. Madalene Chan, and thank you, USA Global TV and radio viewers. And good evening, have a great week, and keep the love real, and be you, and only you. And the rest will all fall into perfect, divine timing. Goodbye.
In a world full of noise, misunderstandings, and interruptions, master the art of listening with Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck. Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck is the listening mentor of USA Global TV and radio, and the Amazon #1 best-selling author of Mastering the Power of Elevated Listening. Elevate your listening. Elevate your life. Join a global learning experience in person or via Zoom. Reserve your spot today. usaglobaltv.com/book-your-session or drjacqueline.thinkific.com. Join Dr. Kerbeck's listening courses or hire her to unlock deeper connections and authentic conversations. Have you ever felt unheard? Like your words float into a void, leaving you invisible and disconnected? How about feeling judged, when assumptions overshadow your truth, leaving you misunderstood and defensive? And then there's that moment when someone offers solutions you never asked for, dismissing your feelings and leaving you more frustrated than before. It doesn't have to be this way. Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck, the listening mentor, understands. She's here to help you reclaim your voice, build stronger connections, and create meaningful conversations that inspire understanding and mutual respect. Through her groundbreaking books, online and in-person courses, and interactive workshops, you'll learn how to navigate life's most challenging interactions. Discover the power of elevated listening and transform how you communicate. Master setting boundaries and asking permission to protect your peace. Learn to recognize and release judgment, fostering empathy and true connection. Dr. Kerbeck also offers personalized coaching, one-on-one or group sessions designed to fit your unique needs. Whether in person or virtually on StreamYard, her guidance will empower you to thrive. You don't have to struggle alone. The path to deeper connections and better relationships start here. Visit drjacqueline.com or usaglobaltv.com. Join a global community of empowered listeners and transform your life, one meaningful conversation at a time. Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck is the listening mentor. Start your journey today.